Okay. Wow. Well then, the stream just disconnected. I'm beginning to suspect this is a Streamlabs thing. I mean, maybe it's not. I don't want to be knocking Streamlabs when it's not really Streamlabs, but it seems mighty suspicious. Give me a second. Really? Yeah, it seems kind of suspicious that some of the things that are happening, nothing else changed on my end really. But you know what? I've matured. Maybe 5 years ago I'd have been, I'd have been spitting fire, but and publisher Blowfish Studios on Xbox Series, PS5 and PC. Today I'm running through it on the Xbox Series platform. Now, the last thing I did before my stream got cut off, I was pasting the link again because my chats keep disappearing, and I pasted the link again and it just froze up. So let's see if I don't do that this time, if it won't freeze up. I mean, like I said, I haven't done anything different, you know what I'm saying? Every now and again I see an update for Streamlabs, and hey, it is what it is. It's Blood of Mehran. I just started out, battled with the king, and here I am. Let's see where to go next. I guess I'm still kind of in the tutorial part. There's much to learn. Hold on, this is where I'm coming from. Yeah, there's much to learn. Left or right? Okay, I'll probably end up the same place. This is probably why I ended up going in a circle. What's this? No? Fine. Guys, if the stream disconnects again, I'm just gonna call it today, and better luck next time. There's so much I can do. There's so much technical knowledge I have about this stuff, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't have to be this difficult. I've streamed so many times for such a long time, and I never had to go through all this bullshit. I didn't have to be a streaming tech, you know what I'm saying? I could have just started the stream and that was it. Hey Leon, thank you for rejoining me after that shit show. I appreciate you. Why does that giggling sound like naked rabbit in the street? Let's check it out. Let's investigate.
What have you done? I've just put this on. Wait until I get you, cheeky girl.
Look, Master. Look what the horse has become. Proud and charming. It'll be a joy to ride, even for a second. Leave, my lady! For the love of God! Just leave! Quickly! Hurry!
Go on, don't come out! Hurry! Go now!
You hurry!
Just leave!
Quickly!
Hurry!
Go!
Okay, will do. Everybody's calling for Mehran. Am I the only guy who needs to fight?
Mommy! Daddy! Get away from my daughter, bastard! Leave her alone!
Even think about it.
Mommy, I'm so scared.
Oh, nice. Okay. This... yeah. I'm not gonna act like I don't notice the loading textures and the little optimization inconsistencies here and there.
The lion refused to eat so much that he's turned into a jackal. Look at you, so pale and thin. These 3 months in prison haven't treated you so well, have they? You've become a scrawny little thing. Look at you, the mighty warrior. I guess you can't get your tongue, you fool. Don't worry, you'll be a babbling mess once I'm done with you.
One punch from a guy who's been starving for 3 months and you're out on your ass.
For every single injustice, and for everyone you tortured.
Hey, thank you for the sub, my brother. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate you. The prison. can just look at Blood of Mehran and tell that it's not a AAA one-shot.
Monsters. You took everything from me in a heartbeat.
But you can see that it's got
My
heart.
love, my daughter, my family, my
Costume is
home,
put behind this.
everything.
Yeah, you can tell from the dev's skill. Okay, the white bar of enemies will start filling when they spot you. If the bar turns yellow, the enemy gets suspicious and starts checking the area. If they still can see you, their alarm bar turns red and they start fighting. Press B to crouch. Execute, I like that. Yeah, boy. I love that good stuff. What's going on? I'm sitting pop up until they're close enough, but let's see what happens. I like that. I like that very much. To jump, climb, and vault. Got you. Am I gonna go up? The blue bar at the bottom left corner at the screen shows your health. Gotcha. Health ain't doing too good then. And these are your chakras. Okay, well, shouldn't it be 7, but okay. You can use your chakras to heal or perform special attacks. Cool. Raise your chakras by killing enemies and performing parries. To heal, press X. Okay. Interesting. The whole chakra thing. I like that. Like that very much. I mean, I honestly don't believe that raising your like shedding blood is gonna raise your chakras, but okay, it's a video game thing, eh? By not being a sniveling coward like you guys, waiting for a savior, you know what I'm saying? I escaped through perseverance, diligence. Hunger for freedom's what made me escape, boy. Learn a thing or two from me. You have acquired a new weapon. Oh, so you're saying I found all my shit in that chest like it was just laying there for the past 6 months? Alright. I can believe that. Is it just you? Or are there friends? I'll take my chances. I love the sweet stuff, I do. I trust they will mix up the animations as we go along. I don't want to jump through there if he's right there. No, I'll jump through there and get behind you. Sorry, something I'm supposed to do with this, right? Gold, okay. Yeah. I do trust they will change it. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't care to see me, I just gotta kill. I gotta kill, my friend. I've got to kill. It's just the way we do it. Like there ain't nothing to it. Damn. Hello, my friend. Yeah, I want some variety where the kills are concerned. I'd like some variety. Not the same old slash, hack and slash every single time. But it's too early to tell. He's not really, his back isn't turned, but I'll do what I can. Oh, there's his friend. Let me just make sure. Okay, I'll go over into the shadows and see if I can, I think the light does play a role. I really want to kill that guy though. I don't want to leave you. And you're gonna feel all left out if I don't kill you, right? I couldn't do that, man. I couldn't do that, man. I've gotta spread the love. Hold on a second. There's one more guy. Oh, there's two more guys. Okay, so he's right there. And I could go on my merry way. I could go on my merry way. But then where would the fun be in that? Yeah, you gotta change up that style, man. You gotta have some variety. Okay, so there's lots of them. Well, if you turn your back, because even if that guy sees, I don't really care. Oh, that was messy. That got messy real fast. That got messy real fast. So you can sprint and execute, but if I do that, isn't he gonna hear me coming? That's some variety right there, but you know, it leaves the question: how the hell didn't you hear me? How is it possible for you to not have heard me coming? But okay, it's fine. Not gonna blame you. Whoops, 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 whoops. No trouble. We don't want no trouble. You're just looking for some blood, sugar. Turn your back. That's a good lad. That's a good lad. Nobody heard that? Fucking kidding me? Nobody heard that? That guy right there didn't hear that? Hey, if you didn't. Yeah, I just realized that even though I was saying I could go about my business, maybe I can't. The hard way is the only way. So yeah, I kind of thought this way was optional, and I was just being greedy. Oh, that's right, I got the chakras up, so I got 2 chakras up, so therefore I can get into rage mode should I get caught again, and maybe that'll help. Okay, so I thought his back was turned to me. It is not. So what I'll do is wait until that guy goes back up. I'll make a sound. He'll come. I'll do the whole do. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. It's my fault. So I'll do this.
This is not a good time to jump.
Yeah, good job. Carrying him around the back like that. Good job. Yeah, that's good job. Good stuff. Good stuff. I mean, the AI don't seem that good, so they probably won't see his leg hanging out right there. Nothing suspicious. And I'll call this guy again. See if he's as stupid as his friend. Why does he get so fucking angry though? Quite unforgiving with the checkpoint though. But maybe not, maybe not. Maybe it just seems like maybe it just seems like a far way back because of how long it took me to get there, but I have to wait If I don't wait, I get punished. I have to wait for the prompt to appear. Or, yeah, I get it. Okay. Gotta play by the rules. If the prompt doesn't come up, this guy's deaf as a motherfucker. Which is fine. I'm not complaining really. You see, it'd be really great if I didn't have to wait for that prompt. Like, you know, it was just there as kind of like a guide, but not set in stone. Because what happens is sometimes, you know, common sense just dictates, instincts dictate that I'm close enough for a stealth kill, so it should work. Wait. Run. Can I get back into stealth? Oh, will you just run? Oh, God, give me a run. Can I get back into stealth? Like, if I lose... No? I can't even crouch. Oh, that's kind of... That kind of sucks. Where's the dash button? How do I dash? How do I unlock? Look at that. I don't really like that. Jesus, it's like I can roll, but it's not much of a dash. It's like once you get caught, you can't go hide and get back into stealth mode. I couldn't even crouch. It's like he's automatically in a fighting stance once you get caught, and you can't get out of the stance. You can't like. Once the guards are alerted, they're permanently alerted. And I guess that makes sense in a way. Because it's kind of stupid in some games where they found a dead body and they saw you and you just ran away into the shadows and all of a sudden they forgot about you. I get that, but the option should still be there. Because it is possible to hide. I mean, even if they're still aware of your presence, you should still be able to get a stealth kill. Like you're out of their line of sight, they don't know where you went, they're looking for you, they're still alerted, but because you're alert doesn't mean somebody can't sneak up and kill you, right? That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm talking about. No, the prompt didn't even come up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so can we just get over it now? Can I go back into fucking stealth mode? No, he knew exactly where I went. That's bullshit, man. Nah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. No, I'm not stealing that. No, that's bullshit, man. I mean, if that's what it means to turn the difficulty up, that's just manufactured hardship. That's bullshit. Let me see something. Let me see something. I want to see the difference. Triggers, and they can find you wherever you go, even if you lose line of sight, and that's not the best way to increase difficulty. Okay, let me see something here. Come here. Hold on. Let me see something. Wait, hold on. Up. Can I come out of this stance? No, I don't think so. This camera's kind of... I'm not gonna start bashing the experience just yet, but there's some junk here that I do not appreciate. Like, okay, how do I get the sword away? Hold on. Because I did that. Up, sword out. Up, sword out. What puts the sword back? Hold on, let me see if it's just time. Let me see. What puts the... Hold on a second. I'm positive I pressed B when those guys were out. Fine, it's fine. Next I'll do the whole crouch thing again and see if that puts the sword away. It's fine. What the hell is that? Interesting. I will put the skill tree there as well. Interesting.
Hey.
I must be careful. There are so many of them.
Yes, there are so many of them. So if I go like this,
This is not a good time to jump.
see that execute prompt is not as precise as I'd like it to be. I almost messed that up. Okay, will you... Okay. Just turn the other way. Yeah. Oh, he's talking to a prisoner.
The good news is...
The good news is shut the fuck up. The good news is you're dead.
What's that sound?
In the tutorial, I was able to hit RB, the prompt came up. He was way far back. He didn't have to get that close. And that's kind of concerning. Like, if he's the only guy there, I'd run in, right? I just run in and do that fancy shit. Oh shit! Oh, this is good. Oh, hold on. Now I can. Hold on. I'm almost sure that hitting B is not going to get me back into a stealth. Yeah, I get that, but the parry thing wouldn't have helped. Besides, I was never really that good at parrying anyway.
Fighting might not be a good idea.
Yeah, I agree. I shouldn't have ran in that one time. Okay, so I just wanted to see if the prompt would have come up, regardless of which direction I was facing. Okay,
I must be careful. There are so many of them.
but I can't be facing that way, so I have to turn around. Fine, so I turn around and I do this, and the prompt is going to come up. It came up at the last second, but it's fine. If that's the way it is, that's the way it is. Help yourself. What do you think I got out? Huh? You think some savior came and got me out? Nah. I handle my business. Turn around. Hold on. Turn around, because it's not going to work. And then call him.
This is not a good time to joke.
I ain't joking. Okay, so I ran to get that guy, but there was somebody. Oh, that's not a prisoner. Oh. Oh, silly me. Honestly, I mean, that was silly of me, but going to the okay, so there's one right there. There's one right there and one right there. Okay, so if this guy, maybe.
What was that sound?
Maybe it was your mom. So I could have stayed here and not walk up to him. But you know what? Because it worked. Okay. Hey, I got nothing to lose. Let's just see if that guy is going to wake up if I call him. Okay. Oh, Jesus fucking. Come on with that. That's just stupid, man. That was just stupid. Like, he was right there just because the prompt. Okay, the prompt should have come up. But it didn't. And I was punished. Since you cannot execute them without the actual prompt being there, it should have come up, but it didn't. So I did what I had to do. I had a split-second decision to make, and I made it. And that's what happened.
I must be careful.
If he's within the range for a stealth kill, he's within the range for a stealth kill. I shouldn't need to see the prompt first.
What was that sound? You're only good for what I like, buddy.
I should be able to perform a stealth kill without that prompt showing up, especially since the prompt isn't consistent. Because what would have happened if I waited? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Distance of the enemy. I'm timing based on the appearance of the prompt. I'm not comfortable with that. And this is not going to work because he can see and aware. That's what they're saying. Even if he's looking in the opposite direction. But let's see what happens. Let's see if their aware status will, whatever the fuck that was. But okay, so they're gonna be alert forever because they found a body. I get that. If I complained about that and said, well, in other games their aware status would change and they would go back to being calm, and that's not realistic, fine. So let's say they're going to be jumpy the entire time. That guy is never going to turn his back, so I can never sneak up on him. I mean, everybody knows what I'm saying. Just because you're scared or you're alert or you are aware of the enemy's presence doesn't mean the enemy can't still sneak up on you. But that guy's like stuck that way. And if okay, let me do this for argument's sake. Calm down. Calm down. Kill the music. Calm the fuck down, everybody. Just calm down. Yeah, get everybody at least. Okay, fine. Well, at least there's a chance. I can fight my way through it once I get accustomed to the mechanics. But I still believe you should be able to perform a stealth attack even if they know that you're within the vicinity, within the perimeter. You should still be able to sneak up on a cat. You know what I'm saying? Now, because there's a progression system, there's a skill tree thing going on, I'm sure I'm going to get new abilities and I'll be able to do more, which is great. I look forward to seeing that, but there are certain things that you don't need an upgrade to do, you know? Certain things should not require a special perk, buff, or upgrade, you know what I'm saying? Certain things should just require common sense. Just reminds me that artificial intelligence isn't that intelligent, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we should put more effort into getting human intelligence right before we start pushing this whole AI bullshit. Yeah, you can tell I'm not a fan. Mind you, I'm aware of the fact that some people think AI is like a recent thing, but us gamers, we know AI been about for as long as Can we just throw a Molotov down on the entire table?
The prisoner has escaped! Which things? Come with me. Yes, sir.
This guy just looks wrong. I trust you all left the... I trust you all... Yeah, that roll isn't much of a dash. But I guess it's all I got. I guess it's all I got, man. But you're telling me to do it. I have to do it. What kind of bullshit is this? Okay, I'm not really that good with the fighting mechanics so far. I'm not even comfortable with it. I'm not gonna say. I mean, the fighting mechanics, you know, it needs some work. And you're gonna force me to. Fighting these cats ain't as easy as it was fighting those sand monsters back in the tutorial, man. Shit. So I had to do. Okay, block. Block. Jesus fucking Christ. Rough. It's kinda rough. It's not like we're working with some Mad Max or Arkham, you know, Sleeping Dogs fighting mechanics here, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing like that. And you know, maybe it's just my expectations, but Blood of Mehran so far has a bit of an unpolished, unrefined, for lack of a better word, dated feel to it. You know, this would have been a hit on the Xbox 360. But, and then it goes back to my expectations. This day and age, I have my expectations. It's like, let's say, back in the 80s we were playing Ninja Gaiden on the NES, you know, one hit and you're out, you know, there are no regenerating life bars like that bullshit in Call of Duty where you get shot a couple of times, take 3 deep breaths and hide behind a wall and you're good again. Expect that guy all the way down there. I shouldn't have to wait until the very last split second of the enemy coming up on my ass to execute them. I shouldn't have to even wait for the execute prompt. That requires work. Developers, I trust you're watching this with an open mind and not getting all butthurt and offended by what I'm saying. I think you guys are mature enough to understand how this thing works. But the fighting mechanics and the stealth mechanics so far could use some refinement. I understand there's a skill tree, there's a progression system. My character has some development to do, but as it stands, yeah, it could still be more refined. And I ain't hating on this game either. I like it. Blood of Mehran. It's nice so far, but it has a little bit of jank that could be ironed out. That's just what I'm saying, man. I'm saying it as I see it. Like the stuff I learned in the tutorial, fighting multiple attackers. Okay, I understand. I'm supposed to be able to lock on and jump from place to place and hit different attackers. Similar to an Arkham style thing, but it ain't working that way. That's just in theory. It ain't working that way right now. Like I should still be in the tutorial. Hold on. Okay. So I'm able to. Okay, that is good. What is that? Okay, stop locking on for a second. Okay, lock on. Was there something I did? Okay, I remember when I was fighting the sand guys, I was zooming from place to place to place, from opponent to opponent, and what I needed to do to go back into stealth mode. But no, because the last time when they found the body, I was in stealth mode and those guys were still in high alert. Alright. I got somewhere to be. I got to be at the radio station on air at a specific time, so I got to be out of here. But I just love to. Hold on. Use RB and the right trigger to perform attacks. Yeah, I got that.
Come on!
I'm not sure what the hell it is I did when I was zooming from opponent to opponent. Alright, for the sake of the stream. Boom. Hold on. Turn motion blur off, please. Aim assist on. Let's take it all the way down here, like a bitch. Hold on. What's with the rage? What? Oh god. But I have 2 chakras full. No? I guess I need.
This is the last day of your life!
I still didn't figure it out. I'm not sure what I did to do that, but it's not doing right now. It's not doing right now.
We are not settled yet. I will get out of this and take the village.
I really want to figure out how I did that. It's an important part. Here we fucking go again with the multiple attackers. I should be able to bounce it into this. Look, I'm not saying every melee third person experience Arkham, all I needed to do was to point in the direction and hit the heavy attack. I think.
Where the hell is this place? A million miles away from anything.
Well, like I said, I'm gonna have to cut it short. If you didn't disconnect earlier on, I'd have been able to stream longer, but that's the way it is. I got somewhere to be real soon, and thank you. 12 o'clock is kind of my cutoff time. So I'm gonna call it for now. It's been Blood of Mehran. It's out on PS5, PC, and Xbox Series, released by developer Permanent Way Entertainment and publisher Blowfish Studios. Special thanks once again to Stride PR for hooking me up with the Xbox Series key. Yes, I was running through it on the Xbox Series platform today. You can check the description of the YouTube video if you want to grab it on Xbox Series, and I'm certain you'll be able to find it on the platform of your choice if it ain't Xbox Series. But yeah, thank you for all who joined me on Twitch, on YouTube, and Trovo Live. My apologies for the disconnection earlier. Not certain why it happened, but my streams have been giving me a hard time recently. This is actually one of the better ones, even though it got disconnected. But anyway, I guess I got some work to do, some research to do, and to find out why these things happened and how they happened, and I'll just keep moving, you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, no point in making a big deal out of things I cannot change, you know what I'm saying? Or milk that has already been spilled. Because at the end of the day, lots of the stuff we make a big deal out of in life really is not that serious, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes after time has passed, you look back at it, you know, in hindsight, and you're like, I can't believe, you know, I was acting like that, you know, over this particular situation, over this particular person, whatever, you know, it's just not that big of a deal once you allow certain things to pass, once you allow certain emotions to pass, you know. Some people say, count to 10, take some deep breaths and calm down. Sometimes it takes more than a 10-second count, but yeah. Sometimes a wise man once said, you know, the best way to clear muddy water is to leave it alone. Yeah, so I don't make a big deal of the crap like this anymore because it's really not that serious. Thanks again to the PR team for hooking up with the Xbox Series key. Thank you, my friend Leon, for passing through. My friend Sanley out earlier on for passing through. I appreciate you as well. Thank you for the sub over on Twitch. Leon, I appreciate that as well. I appreciate it. I really, really, really do. So it's been Blood of Mehran. To be perfectly honest with you, Blood of Mehran and Yotan Slayer, Hordes of Hell, are two what I'd like to revisit. Sometimes I'm like a perfectionist. Certainly not a perfectionist, as some people like to, you know, beat their chests and say I'm a perfectionist, like it's a great thing. But to me, perfectionism is like chasing your shadow, you know. I believe perfectionism is the mother of many missed opportunities, the mother of many missed opportunities, the mother of many failures, the mother of many fuck-ups, because we're striving towards perfection. It's like chasing your shadow, chasing the dog, chasing its tail. You may never catch it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a perfectionist, but I am a completionist, and I do like to do things properly whenever I can. So I wouldn't mind revisiting Blood of Mehran and Yotan Slayer, because Yotan Slayer is a pretty good survivor-like, and Blood of Mehran, I mean, yeah, it's got some of that indie jank. It needs some smoothing out. Even the camera, the combat system so far could use some refinement. The stealth system could also use some refinement, you know what I'm saying? You can tell by the visuals here. If you're watching on a cell phone or something, you may not be able to tell, but on a larger screen you can see some visual inconsistencies, and their pop-ins. I know in the opening scene those pop-ins were like a part of the art style, but I've seen pop-ins other than that, and texture loading, and you know, I saw 1 and 2 frame drops. I noticed some frame rate inconsistencies. So yeah, there's some work needs to be done, you know what I mean? Even if you look at that rock right there on the right hand side, it doesn't have that current gen look to it, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't have that it looks like it could easily run on first gen Xbox One, and I ain't knocking it for that because it still looks good. You know, it still looks good. It's a good looking game, and I understand it's an indie title.
Miles away from anything.
You know, so I get it. Not knocking it for that at all. It's the visuals are the least of my issues with it. It's more the mechanics at play here. The mechanics could use some refinement, and it's still early. You know, I've got a whole lot more to learn. I want to see what it's like when I upgrade my skills when I finally escape this prison, so I may revisit it. But yeah, I'm going on and on about this because I like to give every experience a fair shot. I'm not just get them to start making fun of people's work and pointing out all the bad stuff so I can be known as that cynical asshole. Let's go check out this guy's stream to see who he's making fun of today. Now, before that, I'll stay small. I'll not be a large YouTuber or a large streamer if I have to do that stupid shit like clickbait thumbnails and everybody's titling their videos a specific way for the algorithms. You have to put the word insane in block capitals and the word need and must have in block capitals in order to get people to click on your videos. Now, to me, that's an insult to the intelligence of the viewers, actually. If I think that all I need to do to get you guys to view my videos is to put the word insane in block capitals, and then when you watch the actual video, there really is nothing fucking insane in the video, because you know, like, see a top 10 list insane VR games you must have, and when you watch that list, you realize that, hey, I just watched 5 other fucking videos with the same list. It's not insane, it's an insult to the intelligence of others. So I'd rather just keep putting my boring ass titles and getting my handful of viewers and my handful of subs and, you know, grow in a more organic way than to be a bullshitter. Hey, that's just me. Integrity means everything to me, so that's what I'm saying. End of rant. Again, thanks to everyone for watching. Thanks for passing through. I really appreciate you. I'll see if I can stream again tomorrow, if circumstances allow it, and I'll be back because I do have some games piling up. I have some reviews I want to do as well. But thank you all for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. I appreciate it. It's the Sage for one more round of Select Live here on the Lab Video Game TV Live, where our game is never over.
You're watching the Lab Video Game TV Live. Our game is never over.
0.3 FM. Download the Blue app to watch us on the go. Wayne Benjamin presents the Lab Video Game TV, Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays, only on Flow 1. Our game is never over. .com.
Wayne Benjamin presents the Lab Video Game TV since 2003. Our game
is never over.
This episode of the Lab Video Game TV is sponsored by
released on Xbox Series and PS5, and there are more gameplay clips submitted in freestyle. You want in? Send your best gameplay clips to contact@thelabvideogametv.com to be featured on Flow 1 in 25 Caribbean countries. Grab a key for Sengoku Dynasty on the Xbox Series platform in this episode's Game Key giveaway. Be in the know. Visit the website at thelabvideogametv.com. Download the Stream Blue app to watch us on Flow on the go. Check out the Lab Video Game TV during the stage projects on Ontario's Island Radio 101.3 FM and CJAI.ca every Thursday at 4 p.m. I'm the Sage, and you've just entered the Lab.
This episode of the Lab Video Game TV is sponsored by Trarity Interactive Novels.
Our favorite anime visual novel franchise has a new entry. There's a Jamaican-made domino game out. We've got more free games to give away, and there are more clips from the Caribbean's finest. Trarity Interactive Novels just dropped the latest installment to the Welcome to Chichester series, Love's Labour's Lost. Jamaican developer Press Start Odyssey releases Domino Gone Bad on iOS and Android. And we've got more video game clip submissions in freestyle. You want in? Send your best gameplay clips to contact@thelabvideogametv.com to be featured on Flow 1 in 25 Caribbean countries. Grab a key for WTC Love's Labour's Lost on Steam in this episode's Game Key giveaway. Be in the know. Visit the website at thelabvideogametv.com. Download the Stream Blue app to watch us on Flow on the go. Check out the Lab Video Game TV during the stage projects on Ontario's Island Radio 101.3 FM and CJAI.ca every Thursday at 4 p.m. I'm the Sage, and you've just entered the Lab. Set for an October 7th, 2025 release on PS5, Xbox Series, and PC by developer Permanent Way Entertainment and publisher Blowfish Studios. Set out on a path of vengeance in blood of Mehran, with a dark past you'd rather leave behind. With a desire to lead a simple life as a farmer, your hand is forced into slaughter and bloodshed as you set off on a blood-soaked mission to eliminate the king. Use melee and ranged combat. Upgrade your character with unlocks from a dynamic skill tree. Fight for vengeance and your very existence across the Arabian desert in this approximately 10-hour single-player campaign. Give the story of sorrow, love, and loss a shot if it seemed like your vibe, thanks to Stride PR for the Xbox Series key. Be on the lookout for a live stream of this one from the Lab Video Game TV on YouTube, Trovo Live, and Twitch.
This episode of the Lab Video
Set for on October 7th, 2020.
You're watching the Lab Video Game TV Live. Our game is never over.